Welcome back to Niger Trends HD. And on today's news, Wole Soyinka backs Biafra and Oduduwa Republic, agitators, says it is their right to succeed. This is a very controversial one. Before I give you the news in detail, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on our notification. Remember, it is Niger Trends HD. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has said those calling for the sovereign nations of Biafra and Oduduwa have rights as free citizens to call for secession. In a statement, the professor criticized the use of force against the agitators of self-determination, insisting it is the responsibility of the leadership to persuade them. It is time to think outside the box. That many in so doing find no landing place except dissolution is not a crime. It is not peculiar to any people and is embedded in the ongoing history of many, and not only on this continent. It is their natural right as free citizens, not slaves of habit and indoctrination, where dissolution rides high, sentiment tumbles earthwards, and the only question becomes what can be salvaged. It thus remains the responsibility of leadership to persuade them through both discourse and remedial action that there are other options. Attempted bullying is not a language of discourse, nor the facile ploy of tarring all birds with the same feather, he said. While speaking on President Muhammadu Buhari's statement about the genocidal threats, Soyinka said, while he was not in support of those killing and destroying government properties, the president's statement to deal with them in the language they understand was wrong and tragically untimely. I had no brief for those who sought to burning down police stations, slaughter their occupants simply for the crime of earning a measly monthly pittance, touch electoral offices, assassinate politicians in calculated effort to set sections of the country against others in the promotion of their own political goals. These are largely nihilist psychopaths and or criminal lords, soulmates of Boko Haram, ISWAP, Daesh, and company, not to be confused with genuine liberators all over the world throughout history. Elections are denounced, boycotted, and generally delegitimized without recourse to wanton butchery. When, however, a head of state threatens to shock civilian dissidents, to deal with them in the language they understand, and in a context that conveniently brackets opposition to governance with any blood-testing enemies of state, we have to call attention to the precedent language of such a national leader under even more provocative nation disintegrative circumstances. What a pity and what a tragic setting to discover that this language was accessible all the time to President Buhari where and when it truly mattered, when it would have been not only appropriate but deserved and mandatory. When Benue was first massively brought under siege with the massacre of innocent citizens, the destruction of farms, mass displacement followed by alien occupation, Buhari's language, both as utterance and as what is known as body language, was of a totally different temper. It was different, conciliatory, even apologetic. After much internal pressure, he eventually visited the scene of slaughter. His language, learn to live peacefully with your neighbors, the expected language rationally and legitimately applied to the aggressors, was exactly what we now hear. I shall shock you. I shall deal with you in the language you understand, he said. I don't know, what are your reactions to this? Wole Soyinka has come out backing the Biafra and Oduduwa nation. This is actually a big one, and Biafrans and Oduduwa have reacted in the sense that on Twitter so many people have reacted to it, liking this his particular comment. If you have your own comments, kindly drop it in the comments section and give this video a thumbs up. Remember, it is Niger Trends HD. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on our notification because we give you as e dey hot. Thank you for watching.